Good evening, everybody, and welcome to LSA Season 7. And we're racing in Spain tonight. I'm going to leave you a little bit of background music in the meantime to kick it off, and we'll be back shortly. We go racing at 15 minutes past 8, so in another 4 minutes' time. Stand by, and we'll be back in a bit. Right, folks, and it's about to kick off, so we will be heading over shortly to the screen. We can hear the countdown happening over there, and I'll cut across shortly. So, and away we go into the multiplayer event. Welcome to everybody. Bloomy Blossom saying go Midas, and Stan saying hi guys, I hope to see some good racing again tonight. Go France, we're watching you. Yeah, your grandson's going to be racing tonight from a dining room table with a laptop and a controller. So yeah, sorry to France's grandfather, he might not be seeing the exact performance of his grandson tonight, but we have been surprised in the past. I mean, Cheddar and a couple of the other guys definitely do run on controllers, so yeah, but I think once you're used to a steering wheel and pedals and a rig, you find it very difficult to all of a sudden race lastminute.com on controller. So yeah, let's see how it pans out for France tonight. Exciting times ahead. Everybody still busy doing their setups. I'm just waiting. Should give me some form of control shortly that I can start going into the telemetry settings and all of that. If I can just see one of these little characters running out backwards from the garage, then that should mean that we're on the move. Right, and there we seem to have a go at it now. Zoop. So let's get that on. Everyone was complaining that they just had a blank screen. I hope EA isn't going to be doing its usual nonsense over here tonight. Let's have a look. See, let's take tires off because everybody's going to be on softs, I'm sure. Blade Brian is showing it. Who's that out first? That's one of the McLarens. So let's see. Why do I have no control? There we go. No? There we go. Is that TC Drum that's going out there already? Yes, that's TC Drum. EA is doing some weird things tonight again by the looks of things. So as we watch TC Drum heading out, he's first one out on the track, so he'll be setting some nice times. It's nice to see that the T1 guys were spared from the rain for qualifying, but I wonder if that's going to mean rain for later. If any of the Tier 1 guys are listening to me on the stream, if you could let me know if it did say anything about a forecast for rain, because unfortunately as commentators slash spectators we don't get to see that lovely bit of information, which is so stupid of EA. I don't know why they don't allow the spectators slash commentators to have a whole new setting. As we go on board with TC, we watch his lap as he goes around. Nice clean track ahead. I see there's a McLaren and what looks like a Williams up ahead. Gets through that corner nicely. You can see he's not pushing it to the limit just yet. Doing a nice little banker lap. Let's keep awareness, guys. Whoever that is in that Alpine. Get out the way. There we go. There we go. I think that might have been Cheddar. So good situational awareness there. And as he comes past France, his teammate, into corner 7. Let's see. Nice clean lines. Little used up most of his ERS already through here. It's taking the perfect line through there. Okay, off throttle there, gently, gently, as you feather it through into the penultimate, hooking it up, and then into the last corner onto the straight, flat out 7th usually. Yeah, DRS, and that gives us a 112.907 is the lap to beat at the moment. So as we start seeing, here comes Convoy with his lap, and he comes across with a 112.5, so he takes the new top spot, and OA glitch. As we go on board with France, who's on controller tonight, looking very, very controlled. I think France might have switched on his all of his various assists over here to help him out on the controller tonight, because without that he's definitely going to be off the track a lot of the time if he had to try and drive without any assists on. Comes into the final corner, feather that throttle, leading it through. There we go, nice and clean, flirting with track limits over there. He's running a very, very heavy downforce setup by the looks of things, and he goes for 3rd fastest. Well done, well done, well done. So we see OA glitch going around for another attempt. Let's see, where is Cheddar? He's still in the pits. Momongo is another quick one usually. Let's see what he ends up doing over here. I think he's just tried to set some banker laps in the meantime. He's gone in with a 113, good enough for 7th, but he just seems to be running a few different laps over there at the moment. Whistler and Brian, okay, who's going to be the next little front runners over here? I think Flicky is definitely going to be able to improve from the 115, because that is very, very slow for Flicky. So Brian saying EA on skeleton staff for the holiday season, dry race. Thanks Brian, appreciate it buddy, because yeah, it's just so flippin' frustrating. I think EA is permanently on holiday. That's why they just copy and paste, and then they move a slider left and right a little bit and go and put a new logo on saying F124 when it's just a repeat of F122, I think. Wow, Lamb Royal going in 1:11.8 is the fastest time, so he's the only one in the 1:11 so far. As Flicky comes across, and he now sets his time with a 1:12.4, good enough for 3rd. That's why I said, yeah, we definitely need to watch that one. Jem saying I had to restart my game. Can I get another invite? France has already sent one. Thanks, France. Appreciate it. So Gems is back in by the looks of things. Gems has joined. There we go. So, yeah, Brian. Facts, facts, facts. EA, what would you like to see stuffed up today? It's all in the wrist. Okay, anyway, next, back onto who we're going to see setting a belter of a lap. Trey coming through. He's also usually a pretty quick runner. I think he'll definitely improve into the low 112s. So we'll have to just see how he goes around on his lap. Trying to figure out why Cheddar is not coming out. I know Jim's at a disconnect, unless Cheddar's just sitting there biding his time, waiting to come and set one of those blistering fast laps right at the end just to shock everybody. But usually he does a little bit of a cursory glance at it all first. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one to follow for the next little while. Ooh, flirting with the track limits there. He's got hardly any fuel left, and he comes across 1:12.5, good enough for 6th. So 11.8 is a banker. Yeah, that's definitely a banker. Says France on the chat over there. Wow. Yeah, no, I mean, couldn't have asked for a better lap, old Lamb Royal over there. Skylar busy running now on yet another lap for him. I think we're going to start seeing the times dropping now as we go. I can't see the final clock on it, but I'm seeing it be about probably about another 5 minutes to go of quali. So if there goes Cheddar, there we go. Cheddar is on his out lap at the moment. As he enters corner 8, turn 8, still warming up those tyres. A little bit of toe action going on in the background there. No, not really. Right, as he starts coming across into that penultimate corner. And let's go on board with Cheddar as he does his flying lap. I think this might be a good one. Caution in sector 1 and 2, but I don't believe it's anything other than guys just getting off the track. You can hear how low that car's running because you're just hearing the scraping on the ground at that top end speed down the main straight. Keeping it nice and tight through there. Hard into the brakes, into fourth. And feeding the throttle nicely. And hard on the brakes into third. And hooking it up nicely. Get that tire down. Beautiful. Coming here down into the fourth. There we go. Flat out through there, catches it nicely. It lost a little fraction of the time there because of having to fight the steering there. Gets the power down nicely. Feathering it through there nice and gently. Nice clean lap so far, and he comes across with his time of a 1:11.6. Cheddar staying true to form, taking that pole position from Lamb Royal, who's currently sitting in the pits. I don't think he's even attempting to go out at the moment. There is still 7 minutes, so it'll be interesting to see if Lamb Royal could actually better that time. But now the gauntlet has been thrown to the likes of Conboy. His teammate Gems at least has managed to get running with a 1:12.3. Very nice, very nice, very nice. So yeah, it's going to be a interesting one. I did think that Cheddar was going to dethrone Lamb Royal on that one, but I am not too sure if anyone else is going to be able to take it from him. But can I see it? Yo, 300ths of a second, but Midas comes to spoil the party with a 11.7. Not 7:11 tonight. Whew, now it's starting to hot up as the guys are dropping into the 1:11s. So I mean that's just under 300ths of a second between Lamb Royal and Conboy. And then, yeah, about a 10th between Lamb Royal and Midas, and then another 10th almost. Well, actually, no, it's about 600ths of a second up to Cheddar then from there. So, yeah, it's getting tight at the top over there, but still quite a big margin. France has dropped all the way down to 13th, but he was not planning on doing too much over there. Let's see who's going out at the moment. Fricky's going to go for another run. Gems is into the pits. TC is on his next run. He's up 1.3 seconds though. So yeah, no, I'm not seeing anything magical happening over here. I don't think he's going to make 1.3 seconds back in this third sector at all. So I don't see anything happening there. So he still stays in 7th as he ducks into the pits. Flicky has improved slightly by the looks of things, gone up to a 1:12.190, so that's getting a bit better. Lamb Royal saying, yeah, Cheddar, I'm going to come and dethrone you off pole position there, my boy. So now let's see. I would be very interested to go on this little hot lap with Lamb Royal to see how he managed to squeeze that 1:11. So let's go on board with him now. It's always very interesting to see how they utilize their ERS. That was a little bump over there to just get him up into the higher speeds. So looking at the speed that he went through there at, he's running a very heavy downforce setup. He only managed to get 324 k's an hour out of his car down the top straight with ERS and DRS. Nice and tight through there, keeping it tight. Nice and clean through there. Nice and tight through there. Staying away from that yellow little sausage curb over there that will really upset your suspension and send you into that wall on the opposite side very quickly. Keeping the throttle nice and gently. I think this was my big problem last night. I should have run a much harder, much higher downforce setup, and that did not improve him, unfortunately. Unlucky. He's got enough time to go across, around, shall I say. He's got enough time to go around and recharge the ERS and get in another lap, but those tires might not have it in them. Let's see. Right. Ricky at the moment, he's coming onto, no, he's coming into the pits again. TC going out for another run on his out lap. Mamonga coming in, so it's going to basically be, there's Skylar going out, Gunner's out. Right, so let's have a look-see and go on board with TC as he does his run. Now this is a little bit more of a push from TC. He set his banker earlier, but now you can see he's busy throwing it at this moment in time. Yeah, for you guys that are listening to us, please do not leave the lobby. Oh, okay. France is saying that we need to abandon the first race because Whistler's AI will be on the track. Just ready up and retire from the race. Ah, great start. Great start. So I'm going to have to just take a photo. So I'm going to have to manually build the grid from the qualifying, guys. So you guys are going to have to bear with me during the break. We will still just be on a 5-minute break, so that'll be fine. But let's see, where are we at with TC in the meantime? As he comes across, where are we? 112, 349. No real improvement over there, unfortunately. Unlucky. Midas and Cheddar out on a final little push lap. France also out on his last one. So France has a lot of work to do in order to be able to get up to the top over there. The track has evolved at least, so there should be a lot more grip at this moment in time. Looks like that's Mamonga there behind France. Whoa! That was almost a little oofy over there. Mamonga trying to just get out there and get a lap in very, very quickly to try and improve that time of his. He didn't want to waste any time waiting for France to warm up his tires, and Mamonga starts his fast lap with France directly behind him. He's down already a tenth of a second. So let's see. Okay, Lamb Royal seems to have DNF'd somewhere along the line. Glitches completed is qualifying in 10th for right now. Skylar's into the pit, so that's Skylar's done. TC Drums done in 12th. Oh, Cheddar going fast over there, 1:11.428, just setting that gauntlet a little too far. So that's 3/10 ahead. As Momongo goes, doesn't improve. France comes across and doesn't improve either. So France will also be starting towards the end over there. So I think that is pretty much it as we go. I don't believe that there was going to be anyone. Baby Boy still going, he's out of the runnings. Conboy still going. Can Conboy improve over here? I don't know. Let's see. Goes across. Nope, that is pretty much it. So I think that is your qualifying done, folks. Yep. Yeah, there we go. Right, so my job's just become a little bit more challenging. Oh, where have we seen that before? Red Bull and a Mercedes having a fight with each other. Ah. No, I will not be going back to the Abu Dhabi of 2021 again. Except I think in that case the Ferrari, the Mercedes had a set of hards on, and the Red Bull had a nice fresh set of softs on. That was a clubbing baby seals. So right, there we go, folks. As we look at what transpired over there, let me just take a little photo of this as well, just in case. Let's get a little bit jump, and let's go down. Get the next one as well, just in case, because I'm going to need these to rebuild the lobby. Okay, anything to be concerned about there? Everyone just had new, nothing over there. Great stuff. So if you wouldn't mind bearing with us for the next 5 minutes or so, and then we will be back. So have your comfort breaks right now, and we'll be back in 5.
Come on, retire, baby boy. Retire, bro.
Hey, sorry about the slight delay over there, folks. We'll be underway shortly. Just had to quickly manually redo the grid. Baby boy didn't want to retire too quickly, so yeah, thanks baby boy for making us wait a little bit longer, darling. Anyway, so we will be starting the actual race at about 20:52. So in the meantime, I'm going to give you some of the cheesy rock music in the background and finish off those comfort breaks, whatever you guys do in between, and we'll be back in a bit. Sorry guys, just a few more minutes and then we'll be getting going. restart again. Trey managed to just rejoin now, but I think he's going to have to restart a little bit further down the order because, yeah, he had to restart his game. Thanks, EA, for all of that. But yeah, we'll be back shortly. Right, and we're back from outer space, and we get going very quickly. Let's just quickly jump onto the... Sorry, folks. Oh, there we go, there we go. We're seeing a lot of glitching further back over there. Why did I see quite a lot of glitching further back over that side? That was gems that seem to have glitched out in the back over there. And we have a safety car starting already as we get going. So, that's a little bit of a strange one. Sorry guys, that all just jumped in ahead of us over here today. So much for that. Safety car on first lap. Let's see, who's all got damage to the wings? Nope. 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 Everything looking pretty alright so far. Looks like everybody's gotten through unscathed, so I'm not entirely sure why we've got a safety car out in the first lap. This makes absolutely no sense to me. That is really, really bizarre. I understand that James's car has probably gone and stopped at the end over there. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what is going on. A whole lot of guys coming in for a pit stop already, so I suppose they want to get rid of those tyres because today is a mandatory two stop. So in theory, if they can get one out of the way now, get into the back of the grid over there, then they'll be quite happy to have completed their one stop. So they'll just go with a set of mediums and then a set of hards. So let's just have a look see at the tires here in the meantime. What did they have? So they had one lap old softs over there. Gunner obviously started the TC drum with their one lap mediums already. So I think a lot of the guys that were on the softs have now decided to climb off of those. There's no penalties. So yeah, now in essence what we'll probably see now is those types of strategies coming through. However, having said that, I don't really think so because Fricky, Baby Boy, Convoy, France, Landwell, Whistler have already done really one stop, so they're going to start at the back, but they can at least give it a good tonk all the way through to the front. So let's see what that means for them. Bronson just said a medium, so he'll probably go medium, and then from there he'll do his next stop on two hards, when the other chaps at the top are going to have to still pit 2 times, so they're going to lose out. Yeah, very interesting strategy, very clever move of them to have gone that route around. So yeah, even though Lamb Royal has dropped 9 places, and Fricky and Baby Boy 8 and 7 respectively, it doesn't mean anything because they are not going to need to do an extra pit stop. So that's going to save them at least 20 seconds of racing, 24 seconds of racing. Right. While we wait for the safety car to finish doing its thing, I think we'll probably just get another 1 lap of the safety car. I don't even see James's car anywhere on the track, so I'm not entirely sure why we have to have 3 laps of safety car. But anywho, tidied up on the pack over here. I'm sure we should see the safety car coming in at the end of this lap. That's a horrible little turn 7 into turn 8 over there. If you touch that little sausage curve just slightly, you can almost guarantee kick your race goodbye. Okay, so distracted with the dog. Just see, did anyone get a message saying safety car in this lap? It looks like it. Looks like Cheddar is busy. Yeah, that is it. The safety car is in. So we're about to get going, and Cheddar drops the hammer. Let's go on board with Midas. Gunner sitting behind Midas over there. Okay. Cheddar really did catch him tapping a little bit. Does everyone get through here right? Okay, everybody's through unscathed through the first corner, so now luckily we can get racing again. Finally. Hey, wow. Midas and Cheddar are already checking out in front. Gunner is sitting way out of DRS almost already, 1.5 seconds behind. So when we complete this lap, DRS will be enabled, and yeah, Gunner's going to be way without it. So Skylar needs to really clear Gunner very, very quickly in order to not drop too far behind Midas and Gunner now already 2 seconds behind. So that is going to be a big challenge, as we see TC Drum and Momongo also getting very, very tight through there, trying to get past. Come on, let's go. Skylar really needs to have gotten past there, but oh well. Decided not to make the move as they go almost 3 abreast through the first corner between Big Congo and Baby Boy. Ron's having a good little look up the inside over there of Flicky. Flicky trying to fight back immediately but not able to. The 2 Williams is now running in the last positions. Where have I seen that before? Oh, shucks, yeah, no, Albon and them have really had a little bit of a nightmare season this year. But anyway, back to the action. As Convoy has moved up quite a few places, he's definitely made a few moves there. He's gotten past Glitch now and Brian. As he starts laying down the gauntlet, Brian's also just trying to stay there with Convoy. He's going to pull him along. Glitch going the wrong direction at this moment in time, unfortunately. The line over here, what's going to happen over here, because Skylar really needs to get past. Okay, Skylar's made the move past, and so has TC Drum. TC says thank you very much, I will take that spot over there as well. TC up into fourth. Now Momonga having to sit another lap over here, so Momonga hoping that TC and Skylar don't check out too far ahead, as Gunner's struggling a little bit with pace tonight. Just have a look see at the tyres again. Okay, so Gunner sitting on those mediums, but now those 5 lap olds of Momonga are going to start dropping away. A lot of the guys started finding out after 4 laps those tyres did drop off quite a bit, but he would have only had 3 laps so far on them. So yeah, I think we're still going to see a little bit of he's got a little 2-3 laps maybe. So he needs to really push hard right now. In the front, Midas has taken Cheddar, but they're going to just continuously sit and swap positions over here. They'll just keep doing that for the rest of the race. They're now an entire 6 seconds ahead of Skylar. Skylar's really going to battle to catch them right now. They're just in it. Whoa! As we see, TC has made a move past Skylar. Okay. Rock and roll down the main straight. Momonga has made it past Baby Boy, but Baby Boy is trying to fight back. Giving each other enough space, sending Momonga very wide. Baby Boy trying to cut the nose off that Ferrari. Ooh, very tight, very tight, very tight. As they go in there. Oh! Momonga backing out, Baby Boy fighting another lap over there. But Momonga should now have that DRS. No, didn't have the DRS, so now going to get it from Gunner almost up the inside. Ooh. And Spinnacle unfortunately getting mugged by Convoy over there in this chaos amidst the front of him over there. Convoy looking very close indeed. Oh, I love this new aerial shot from the helicopter. That is fantastic. Love it. So Convoy should in theory get past Gunner right now. And that's a nice clean overtake. That should be done there. No. Not able to get through. Gunner closing the door now. Oh. Exciting times as we see TC is really close to the back end of Skylar, but they're now 6.5 seconds off the leaders that are just constantly swapping positions. So where's the next little battle? I think it's going to be here in this mid-pack. I'm just going to stay here for a little while, folks, bear with me, because this definitely seems to be where all the action is at this moment as Convoy is trying to make his way through. Whoa, as the Alpine of, was it an Alpine that went very wide over there? I think that was Spinnacle's car that went a bit wide over there. There's someone ducks into the pits. Who's that? Momonga. Yep, those softs are not doing so well anymore. Convoy should be able to make the overtake stick now. He decided against it. Okay. Gunner still sitting at 18% ERS, so Convoy had a little bit more, but he must have deployed it more. Land Royal, who was one of the fastest little characters who set the very first 111 in qualifying, battling to push through this group over here. France over here. He's trying to get past Whistler. Those Williamses are definitely coming back at pace. They started at the back just now and they've already made up quite a few positions. Let's see what they've managed to claw back. So yeah, Whistler's managed to come back up 5 places and Flicky's down 11, so he's still a long way off. As Skylar Sims is now in the pits, sending Baby Boy through to go and chase down TC Drum. As we watch this little fight over here. Oh, multiple moves over there. Convoy and Lamb Royal looking very tight, but they've both managed to get past Gunner. So Gunner has definitely been a little bit of a traffic block over there tonight. So let's see as the pace starts. Hey, so that settles down into a mild panic. I think France just needs to stay within the DRS zone of Whistler and let Whistler pull him along, but not too sure how his pace is doing on that controller tonight. Guess time will tell. So let's see. This whole mid-pack is nicely bunched up over here, but I think there's going to be some good fighting over here between Lamb Royal and Convoy shortly. Lamb Royal in 65% ERS. Convoy in 60. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. I think they're going to now start swapping paint as Gunner pulls into the pits. I was going to say that looked like another McLaren going into the pit, so it was be TC Drum doing his first pit of the 2 pits. So as I said earlier, now you see the likes of Whistler, France, all the guys that already did their 1 stops. They're just belting through now, past the Skylers and everybody. As France goes up the inside of Spinnakup and makes a nice clean overtake, and Spinnakup's trying to fight back but decides to back out. Very nice driving, guys, well done. So France and Whistler up 2 places over there, and they continue their charge and hunt as Lamb Royal tries to think about a move, but he is not going to. Rather wait for the main straight, hold up that ERS, which is now at 75%, and then it's going to just be nice and straightforward and easy. Let's just have a look at the tyres here. So Lamb Royal opted for the hards, and that's now 10 laps in, so they're really fired up and cooking along nicely, but those mediums are going to start hurting just now. So yep, now Convoy just needs to sit with Lamb Royal, just let him pull you along, charge up that ERS for the rainy day later on in the race. Seems to be a whole fight happening over here. Cheddar's gone in for his pit, so he's not come out, so now he has to try and fight his way through. So at the moment it's with Fricky, and he makes it through quite nicely over there. Great. Next up ahead is Midas in that Mercedes. So Cheddar hunting down Midas. But being caught in this traffic is definitely going to hurt his times quite a bit. But the 2 of them will in essence just sort of start checking out now. As you can see, they're dropping Fricky over there, so they're going to start hunting down France, who's now 5 seconds ahead, but he's already had his 1 stop. These chaps are still going to have to do another stop as well. So the race is on, but with the pace that they are setting to only be 5 seconds behind France, that is phenomenal. These guys are just setting a whole different pace. Let's actually have a look here at the fastest times. So the fastest lap so far is Midas with a 1:14.0, Fuller at a 1:14 flat, and Cheddar with a 1:14.4. Only other person in the 1:14s at this moment in time is Baby Boy. So the rest are running in mid 115s upwards, except for Blade Brian. He's in a low 115, was his fastest lap. So basically Cheddar and them are about a second and a half faster than the rest of the guys at this moment in time. So if you do the math over 30 laps, yeah, that is, they'll have a free pit stop basically. So if we have some safety car drama, that's going to definitely hot it up a little bit. Anyway, back to the action. As we see Franz tearing come in for his pit stop. So it's going to be an interesting one. So they've now just shot past Franz. But bear in mind, he won't need to pit stop again. They still would need to. So, right. I hope they haven't forgotten that they need a pit stop. As TC Drum comes past Momonga, his teammate Franz coming out of the pit lane there. Still a beautiful fight going on over here between these guys. Where is the next battle? I think it's still pretty much Lamb Royal and Convoy up front over here. These two are really going to be battling it out shortly with Baby Boy as they're getting a lot closer. But they really need to put the pedal to the metal because Midas and Cheddar are just coming at one heck of a pace. I mean, look at that. Midas is just look at how quick this catcher. Okay, there he gets. Oh, I thought he was going to be sticking for a track limit warning over there. But boom, heck, he's already in DRS. Fastest lap, 1:13. I mean, this is just mind-blowing. And that's it, boom, here we go. Gonna just completely tear past the Williams of Whistler. And there comes Cheddar also. Oh, I'll come through as well at the same time. Why? Because I can. Our pace is just that great. I mean, wow. This is just some blistering pace. So, bar any commentator's curse or anything weird, it's literally their races to lose. So, but who will be it? Midas or Cheddar? In the comments, let us know who you think will win this race. See if YouTube comments curse the race. That'll be an interesting one to see. I wonder if there's any statistics on that one. Right. Convoy into the pits. So Cheddar and Midas going into the top spots, and they are now hunting down Lamb Royal, who's 3 seconds ahead, but that 3-second gap is literally going to be closed within a lap or two. So yeah, it is just absolutely mind-boggling to see the pace these guys are carrying at this moment in time. Right, back to some action. TC trying to make a move up on Baby Boy there. Wasn't having any of it. And there's 1 lap old hards. So getting them fired up. But TC's on a set of 5 lap old hards that are already fired up. And longer than 7 lap old mediums. They just want to get past Baby Boy. Baby Boy going, yeah, no, it's alright, huh? Big Batowski. Beautiful mid-pack racing over this side. Well, I say mid-pack now, but you know, with the stops, so this all does change a couple of times over. It's been a very nice, gentle race as we reach the halfway mark of the race. Go have a look see over here what's happening. Brian and this entire little section over here. 6 cars basically, and a big fat fight for 6th, well for 5th really, and it could be anyone's as TC and Baby Boy try and hang it around the outside. TC decided to back out of that one a little bit. Baby Boy driving very aggressively. Little slap of the rear there. But Baby Boy hurting them time-wise at this moment in time. Holding up the pack a little bit over there, so we'll just have to see what transpires in the next couple of laps. Cheddar and Midas, and I mean, if you look at this now, they've already caught him within a couple of laps, and they're just going to blast past now down the main straight. Oh, there we go. Easy peasy. And away we go. Now, does Lamb Royal have the pace to stick with them? That's the $1 million question. It sits over there to me, just try and stay in that DRS zone. That's going to be the interesting thing to see, how far Lamb Royal drops off now. If you can just stay in that little draft, then it should be good to go. Baby Boy now added another 4 seconds behind this front trio. So that is a bit of a challenge. Something happened over here because, yeah, Convoy's coming through. He's on the charge. So he's gotten through on Mamunga and the Ferrari, but trying to go up the inside of Skylar, makes this move. Coming now for TC next. TC still battling to get past Baby Boy. Although he has got a lot more ERS, so it's time to start using that ERS. Baby Boy taking very tight defensive lines all the way. Lamb Royal now getting close to the 1 second mark, which is a bit dangerous. Going to be dropping out of ERS soon. Okay, so let's see, does TC make the move this time around? Decides not to sit in his very strange that he didn't decide to catch a little bit of a toe down the main straight. He's decided to just stay behind Baby Boy, which is really interesting. I think he's waiting for Convoy to come past so that he can sit with Convoy and Convoy can tow him up the road. That might be what he is thinking at this moment in time. Mamunga and Brian having a lovely little fight back here. Brian getting through on Mamunga. Mamunga going backwards at the moment. He must have overcooked the tyres. Because, I mean, it's only been 10 laps on those mediums, but he definitely seems to be struggling and going backwards in pace. So it is a bit of a sad one. John's trying to fight his way through on those 5-lap-old hards. He's just trying to get closer to the rest of the pack. Need to get past Whistler and need to start hunting down that other pack to remain within the timings, so that when they pit at least he can shoot back up into 5th position, because if I stand corrected, yes, stock wise, so France has done his 2, Whistler's done his 2, Lamb Royal has now done 2 but in the pit still, so Lamb Royal's going to drop behind these guys over here. Cheddar and Midas still need to come in, but they're just on a different time zone. Baby Boy's done the 2 needed and Convoy's done the 2 needed, so interesting times ahead, although they are 20 seconds behind the top 2, so yes, that is going to throw the cat amongst the proverbial pigeons. So TC, Skylar and Blade, Brian and Mamunga are going to drop behind Lamb Royal, Whistler and France in a hurry at the moment that they come into pit, of which they're going to need to do in the next 5 laps or so, I would say. Right here, back to the action. Oh, see, we got some penalties. Let's have a look, see what penalties we got. Oh, a 10-seconder for Baby Boy. Wonder if that was speeding in the pit lane. I didn't pay attention to those messages when they came through. And then TC just track limits. Very easy to get track limits on this one. Right. Bronze still doing the hunt down. as we see Gunner and Glitch pitting. They're coming in for theirs. They're going to hope for a later safety car on the line. See where the next bit of action is. This is basically it. This is where the action is. Not going to bother too much with Cheddar and Midas up front because they're just going to be swapping positions down the main straight, towing each other down there. Little DRS, boom, recharge your ERS the next lap. So they're going to carry on until the end. So we'll switch back to them when it gets closer to the fighting time. France now with a 3-second time penalty. That's going to hurt a little bit later on. As Midas comes in for a pit stop. Aha! Very interesting. Where is Midas going to come out? Because Convoy is currently rounding that last corner. So let's go on board with Convoy as we look up ahead. And he comes past Midas, who's just exiting the pit lane. Oh, so Midas comes into quite a bit of traffic. Out into fifth. So yeah, that traffic is definitely going to hurt Midas quite a bit, but okay, that sorts out the pit stop for Midas. So Midas now just needs to get to the end. What tires? Midas went onto softs. Okay, that is really weird. I thought I saw the red band over there. I thought my eyes were deceiving me, but Midas has gone on to softs. His softs literally, everyone's been complaining, don't even make 7 laps. So that's a monster gamble over there, I think, from Midas. That's going to be very interesting. I mean, if we thought he had pace before, we're going to see some pace now on these softs, but will they hold the distance all the way to the end as Midas and TC have a good little go at each other? TC backs off, pulls out of that one, and decides, you know what, I'll rather sit behind you and catch a tow as Convoy gets past Baby Boy. He's now going to frustrate Midas quite a bit. But Midas on those new softs is just not going to stick around very much. And immediately just barges the way through over there on the inside of Baby Boy. Thanks for playing. Cheers. I'm checking out of here. Convoy might not be that easy, although those softs are looking blisteringly quick. Yeah, Convoy going very defensive. Meantime, they're keeping TC just in check over there with them. As Baby Boy looks up the inside of him, Midas, I thought, wow, that'll be bold. This is just hurting Midas, unfortunately. Oh, as Cheddar's in the pits, but where is he going to? He's slowly coming out of the pit lane. Is he going to get out ahead of this pack? There he comes out. You can see him on the right hand side. Comes out, slots in just behind TC. Oh my goodness, okay. But Midas has managed to get through that traffic that Cheddar now has to fight with. So, now that Cheddar is not going to have the tow from Midas, and Midas is going to check out in front, this is going to be interesting. But, what did Cheddar put on? Cheddar also went on the softs. So that's going to be interesting. I think we'll see Baby Boy dropping. Yep, there we go. Already a second behind. No DRS down this back straight. That's it. That's tickets. Here comes Cheddar. Makes it just so easy. But yeah, now he has to try and clear Baby Boy, who's going to unfortunately slow him down quite a bit, and that's going to definitely hurt Cheddar, who's on 55% ERS, but Midas only on 15, so that's going to give Cheddar that chance to at least come back and get back onto the tail. And there goes Convoy finally past baby boy. Okay, so now I think we'll see this settling down into a mild panic. Okay, so Cheddar almost back within the ERS zone. Is deploying quite a bit of it at the moment to just get into contention with Midas, because he's going to need that to be able to charge. Midas is going to need Cheddar just now to recharge his ERS. So, but they got 8 laps to do it. So, Gloomy Blossom saying, yes, Midas! Yeah, no, gee, it's definitely between these two, but Gloomy Blossoms is going, yep, Midas is the pick for him for tonight. Okay. So we see Baby Boy still all over the tail of Convoy, not making it easy. Convoy trying to break that toe. Does so, making it very difficult for Baby Boy. Oh. So, Baby Boy back into the lead again. Although Baby Boy still has that fat 10-second time penalty. So, Convoy needs to just rather utilize that little bit of wisdom. The only problem is he can't really see the time penalty that he's got. TC Drum has just come out of the pits and just leaves enough room over there for Brian, and that was very close. And Skylar also trying to get through there, but yep, okay. So we see France now, he's now a whole lonely 7th place over there. He's got Fricky 4 seconds behind him, and 7.5 seconds up the road is Whistler. So not going badly for racing on controller there, that's for sure, after not being used to racing on controller. I suppose we all did start racing on controllers at one stage or another. Cheddar thought about a move up the inside of Cheddar, Midas, but he decided, okay, no, he'll rather sit behind him for right now. I'm really going to be surprised if these softs make it all the way and don't start turning into Disney on ice. I suppose time will tell as we go with 6 laps left. Cheddar has built up his ERS to 94%, more than double the ERS of Midas, so yeah, he is just biding his time behind him. But he's overheating the tyres a little bit more by sitting so close to the back end of that Mercedes. So, time will tell what happens there, as Convoy is leading the charge down the road, trying to make inroads. At the moment 4.6 seconds still behind, so we'll have to just wait and see what transpires, because I think those two in the front are still dropping. I mean, in the time that I've just mentioned this, they've already lost half a second on the two in the front. So yeah, I think this is going to turn into a battle for the 3rd spot between these 3, of which I think it's going to be between Convoy and Lamb Royal, because with that 10-second time penalty, Baby Boy is going to definitely be going backwards. At this moment in time, Baby Boy could actually end up in 6th position at this pace, if the checkered flag was thrown now. So, what's happening over here? TC Drum and Brian swapping paint again. Oh, a little bit of contact over there, luckily no damage. A little kiss kiss nudge nudge from behind. As Skylar thinks about, Skylar thinks about a move up the inside of TC there. Ooh, nice exciting racing over here. Oh, there's excitement everywhere. Because we've got the Convoy, Lamb Royal and Baby Boy little saga up front, and then you've got these 3 hooligans hanging it out around the outside of each other and all of that. We've got the 2 OA teammates battling it out a bit further over here. 2 of them are also having a go. Nice decent little fight between them. TC trying to overtake in a place that would be very highly unlikely. Oh, TC's going over those track limits again. He's going to get pinged. Oh, as we go 3 abreast into the corner. Let's see. No, Skylar's had that one on lockdown. Comes past both TC and Brian. Oh, nice one, Skylar. Been building that one up for a while. Used all of his ERS, but it was worth it. TC now 75% ERS. So okay. Excuse me, yawning. But they'll definitely have pace. But will they have pace to break away from Brian? Time will tell. Let's see over here. Royal and Baby Boy and Convoy still with their little saga going on here. Giving each other a little bit of space. But Baby Boy will have that ERS, but I think Convoy might just be deploying his a little bit there. Yep, he did. To stay ahead for another lap. So now he's hoping to at least break that DRS over this lap. Right. Back to the other fight. Skylar going through again. Lots of different little battles happening over here. Oh, that was very tight. As they go sideways through here, building enough space. TC making the move stick. But he might get pinged with another penalty. So I have seen him going over the track limits a few times, so he needs to be cautious on that front. So if we look at the tyre setup at this moment in time. So Baby Boy, Convoy, Lamb Royal, they don't need to stop again. Nobody's going to need to stop, but will those tyres last? As Brian comes up the inside of Skylar. Ooh, leaving enough room there for each other. Beautiful close racing over there, forcing Skylar around on the outside. And he makes it stick. Maybe yes, maybe no, maybe. Skylar not giving it up too quickly. But, yep, nice clean moves over there. Brian doesn't want TC checking out in front of him. That's for sure. In the meantime, with all those pit stops, France has got enough into 7th spot. But he's got Flicky all over the back end, and then TC and them have come into contention there too. So this is going to get very interesting, especially given the fact that France has got those penalties. So the 3-seconder. So that could potentially take him from 7th down to 10th. No, actually not, because the other two have also got. So it's basically going to move him down into 8th, the worst case scenario, as this all stands right now. 8th, potentially 9. Yeah, let's see. Time will tell as we reach the penultimate lap. So let's go and have a look-see up front over here. We've got Baby Boy, Convoy still doing their thing. Convoy just needs to chill. You can let Baby Boy out in front of him. It's not a train smash, and he'll have a nice comfortable 3rd. But, oh! As we cross over, Midas going wide and off the track. Oh my goodness. I think those softs are now totally cooked. That just cost Midas that race. As we start the final lap, that is now literally just cheddars to lose. So he can just chill, not go too slow, but he can not push as hard as he was because he knows got that one wrapped up in a bow. Nice and neat and pretty. Baby boy had a little bit of an issue further back by the looks of things because he's dropped way back off convoy, but he's going to drop way down the order. He's going to definitely go to 6th with that 10-second time penalty that he's still got. Caution in sector 2. Tyres are dropping off for the guys now. Oh, that was a late upset as I crossed over to Midas, and I can see Cheddar's already slapping around a little bit over there. It's looking very loose. I think those soft tyres are just absolutely stuck as he comes around and takes the Spain race. Well done, Cheddar. Midas unfortunately losing it just on the 32nd lap as we go with Convoy coming across. Oh, lovely, 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 lovely. Just backed it up over there. My goodness. And here we go. And how does this all settle down into what position? So that means France comes home 9th, TC 10th. It's a nice little finish there for the McLarens. Momonga coming across in 12th. Glitch and Gunner. Oh, Gunner going very wide. Glitch and Gunner after their little fight. They bring home those last bit of positions over there. And Spinnacle coming through the penultimate and into the final corner, and that rounds off our racing for tonight, bringing up the 15th spot. Wow. Yeah, Blossoms, yeah, he didn't lose. Well, if you didn't get first, you lost. But yeah, he got second spot. But Midas definitely had the pace to go first on that one. If he didn't lose it over there, he would have definitely taken Cheddar down that straight. Then it could have been literally anybody's game after that. So yeah, that is it. Let's just capture this all for the stream footage for the stewards and all that lovely stuff. But anyway, folks, thank you so much for joining us on what was yet another exciting LSA Season 7 race of the Tier 1 guys. So next week we've got Britain, Silverstone, and then we're on a 2-week break over the summer holidays. So do remember to join us next week as we go to Silverstone. Thank you so much and have an absolute wonderful blessed weekend ahead. See you guys next week. Cheers.